Ew! Ew! I smell something stinky. I think it might be, ooh, smelly skunk. Hey, everybody. It is Artist Nicole, and guess what we're painting today? You know it. Ooh, smelly skunk. Look at that smelly skunk. He's so smelly, he's got to hold his own nose. Isn't that silly? So this is what we're going to do today, all my party people. So first thing I always have to do is I have to talk to my parents, explain who I am and what I do. My name is Nicole, Artist Nicole. Very silly. I own Artful Nights Maine, paint, art, and henna parties on Facebook. And in the real world, what I do is I teach all over the state of Maine. I teach fundraisers for schools. I teach private parties. I teach in about 10 restaurants on a monthly basis. So you name it, I do it. But during quarantine, what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm teaching 2 parties a week for kiddos, for moms. These parties are free to everybody. So I teach 2 mom and me parties every Monday and Friday at 2 o'clock, and I teach 2 adult paint parties every week throughout quarantine. I've decided it's my gift to you. If you guys would like to make a donation, that would make my heart happy, and there are instructions on Facebook. But other than that, this is it. This is what you get. And what I ask is that you guys, please, if you enjoy these shows, you can share them with your schools and communities and let them know, let everybody know they're happening. Okay? And all you got to do is tune in to Artful Nights Maine. Okay? Artful Nights Maine on Facebook. And that's it. Jen Barstow Winters, how are you, honey? No, we are starting at 2. So, all right, my littles. Now I get to talk to you guys. Who is my favorite people in the whole world? Yeah, I like you guys. So, first rule that Miss Nicole tells you every single week is what? Oh, we don't paint ourselves, okay? While I'm teaching you how to paint, you don't paint yourselves. You don't paint your TVs. You don't paint your pets. And you don't paint your mom and dad, huh? All the paint that we use today is going to go on the canvas. And then, what's the other rule? I have no rules. So what do I mean by that? Hey, Katie, how you doing? So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is you guys are here to come. You're here to have fun. You're here to express yourselves and be happy and be crazy. So I'm going to teach you guys today how to paint smelly skunk. P.U. But if you guys want to do something different, okay? You want to paint a smelly dog, or you want to paint a smelly piglet, you can do that because it's your world, and art is what makes your heart happy. So you want to paint your smelly brother or your smelly sister. You can do that too, because art is what makes your heart happy. You use whatever colors you want to use, and you paint whatever you want to paint, and you just have fun with Miss Nicole. How's that sound? Yeah. Okay, so if your parents are there and you're just really little, I'm going to have them help you pour your paint for today's show. Okay, I've got certain colors that we're going to use to paint Smelly Skunk. However, if you want to use different colors, ask Mom and Dad to pour those colors too. Okay, so here we go for my Smelly Skunk. Oh, what's that smell? Oh, that smelly skunk. I think it's sprayed in my kitchen. P.U. See, he's a tricky little smelly skunk. All right, so for him, what we're going to use is everybody Okay, and you guys are gonna pour about a tablespoon of orange. But my orange is being tricky. So what I have to do is grab my trusty sword. Where's my trusty sword? Yeah. Whoop. Here we go. Here comes my trusty sword. Also, we call it the toothpick, okay? What I'm going to do, I'm going to poke that orange. Poke it good. Urgh. Poke that hole. Look at that. Woo! Good. Throw away my trusty sword. And there we go. Whoops. Whoa, it's being tricky, okay? So you guys are going to need about a tablespoon of orange. Can you see that? That's right. And then what we're going to need is about a tablespoon of yellow. Yellow, yellow, you mellow fellow. Yellow, yellow, who's not yellow? You guys are going to need just a tiny little drop of red. Okay? What do I tell you about that tiny drop? It's just one of these. Not a okay? Just a tiny little look at that. Just like a little raindrop. And then you guys are gonna need about half a tablespoon of green. Right? Because green, he's a mean machine, isn't he? Oh yeah. Green reminds me of the Incredible Hulk. It also reminds me of broccoli. And broccoli sometimes can be stinky too, can it? Oh, I don't like no stinky broccoli. Okay, we're going to need some white because what color are those skunks? Black and white. You know it. Black and white. Time for a stinky fight. And some black. That's from Mr. Skunk. You guys are probably going to need about half a teaspoon of black. Half a tablespoon. Okay? And when you're all finished, we have all the colors for Stinky Skunk. Okay? And my parents, hey, Maddie, how are you, sweetie? And my parents, the other thing I want to tell you is, if you guys can't join in right now, these parties are on Facebook for the next 24 hours. So you'll be able to sit with your littles and paint this tomorrow morning if you'd like, okay? If your littles are taking a nap or whatever, okay? And if you're joining late, what you can do is rewind it. I believe how you do that is you click right on the picture and you can move the cursor back. You can do the same. Oh, Mr. Cole likes this song. You know I like to get up and boogie jam, huh? Mr. Cole don't like to sit in a chair and teach. No siree. All right. So, yeah, you move the cursor back and you can rewind at any time. If you miss something or it's taking you more time to do it, okay? So no worries, you guys, because art is what makes your heart happy. Who's happy? Are you happy? I'm happy, except for there's something stinky in my kitchen. P.U. All right, you littles, here we go. So, the first thing that everybody's going to do is we're going to grab our big old brush. Well, this is my loose one, I think. Ooh! We can't have that. We got to put that brush somewhere else, huh? Tricky little bugger. All right, we're going to go with this one. Okay, so everybody's going to grab their big brush. And I'm thinking today what I am going to call these brushes. Hold on, I'm going to turn down the music. All right. So what I'm going to call these brushes today is I'm going to name these brushes after the stinky things that I think of all the time. like the stinky things that are in my house. Okay? So because we're painting Smelly Skunk PU, we're going to name our brush after stinky things. Okay. So the first stinky thing I can think of is smelly toes. How many of you guys have a brother or sister or dad or whoever that has smelly toes, smelly feet? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to name this big brush Smelly Feet. You don't have to tell people when they have smelly feet. Trust me, they already know. Okay? And what we're going to do with our smelly feet, every time I say pick up your smelly feet, you know what I mean, the big boy. All right? So what we're going to do with smelly feet is everybody's going to take smelly feet. You're going to dip one side in orange. Orange, you glad we're using orange? Okay? And you're going to dip the other side in yellow. Can you see that? So we have orange and yellow. That's right. And what I'm going to do with that, I've got my trusty canvas, and I'm going to make a big old line just like this. From the top to the bottom. Can you see that? Okay, and then I'm going to re-dip my brush. One side orange, one side yellow. And I am going to paint my entire canvas. Just like this. Smelly feet, smelly feet. Who likes smelly feet? Not me. Okay? So we're going to paint this whole canvas orange and yellow. Just like this. Oh, there we go. Trick or treat, trick or treat. Do you want to smell my feet? Give me something good to eat. Okay? There we go. Keep on going, you guys. You keep painting that canvas until the whole thing is done. Look at this. Oh, thank you, Smelly Feet. You are doing a very, very good job painting my canvas. Okay, there's one half. All right, can you see how pretty that is? Well, if we're going to paint a smelly skunk, we got to give him a pretty background to sit in, huh? That's right. So I'm going to grab more orange and more yellow. And I'm going to paint this side, too. Okay, just like this. I'm going to keep going in that diagonal direction. You know why? Because I think that gives a background some fun. I think it gives you a little bit of excitement. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Look at that. Trick or treat, trick or treat. Can you smell my smelly feet? Oh, I ate a beet. And what did my beet give me? It gave me smelly feet. P.U. Yeah, just kidding. I don't think beets give you smelly feet. All right, there we go. Look at that, you guys. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, and when you're all done painting your background, you're going to take your smelly feet, put it in the paint water, give it a bath. Hopefully that'll make it smell less, huh? And what we're going to do is we're going to grab our canvas. What we're going to do? Oh, yes, my favorite thing. We're going to shake it in the air like we just don't care. Wave it back and forth. See, can you see how wet that is? Oh, it's so wet. So I'm going to use my big, powerful, strong, flying squirrel arms, and I'm going to dry off my canvas. We call it swatting the fly. Swatting the fly. You can also go over and fan your mama. Just don't hit her on the head with your canvas. That wouldn't be very nice, right? No siree. Okay, and we're drying off that canvas with our big, powerful, strong arms, aren't we? Look at this. Woo! See, you guys can practice making smelly faces while you dry off your canvas. That's a good one. Ready? Ooh! Or, ooh. Miss Nicole has fun all by herself, huh? All right, so we're still waving in the air like we just don't care. That's right. Look. Oh, slow motion wave. Ready? Oh. Oh. That's wave. All right, how are they looking, you guys? Take them, angle them towards the light. Let's see what we got going on. Are they drying? Woo, they're drying. Mr. Cole's going to give us some more flap doodles. I'm going to do it to the music. I'm going to boogie jam. That's where I get my exercise, huh? See, you never realized you could exercise while you were doing art, did ya? Oh, you can. Oh, let's see who's on here. Okay, so far I've got Maddie. Hey, Maddie. Kim. Hi, Kim. Peg Bauer. Just checking out that little skunk. Hey, Peg Bauer. How you doing? Melissa Grover. I love you too, honey. All right. Okay. There we go. Whew. This feels good. This feels good. All right, you guys. Let's check these out. I think mine is good enough to start painting on my little skunk. Okay? So, who's ready to paint a skunk? I know I am. All right. So, what everybody is going to grab next is you are going to grab your medium brush, okay? Now, if you have little hands and you just started painting, okay, you guys are more than welcome to use your tiny brush. But Miss Nicole's going to grab her medium brush for this one, all right? And what I'm going to name this one, what else is wicked stinky? I know what's wicked stinky. What happens when you wake up in the morning? Pee, you got smelly breath. Okay. So we're going to name this brush Smelly Breath. Ooh, morning breath. Okay? So when I say everybody pick up your smelly breath, your morning breath, you know what I'm talking about. That's your medium brush. All right. So the first thing we are going to do with our morning breath is we are going to dip it in the black, okay? See, so I got some black on my morning breath. See that? Ooh, look at that. Yes, sir. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out my smelly skunk's belly. Okay? Here comes his belly. And his belly is just a circle, just like this. Hold on. It's actually more, a little bit like an egg shape. Look at that. Okay? And it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. So it sits right about here. Can you guys see that? There we go. Look at that. Whoa, look at that. Can you tell that's going to be a skunk? Smell it, skunk. P.U. Okay, and there is Smelly Skunk's belly. All right? Now, the next thing we have to do is we have to give Smelly Skunk a head. Right? Because he can't be smelly unless he's got a smelly head. All right. So how we do that is we're going to go in the corner over here. And we are going to add another circle. Just like this. Give him little cheeks. Okay? And it doesn't sit right on top. No, sir, rapey. It sits kind of off to the side. Just like this. And it looks kind of like a circle, but he's got little cheeks because he's so darn cute. See that? There we go. And that is Smelly Skunk's head. Here, I'll stop moving so you guys can see. And can you see that his body's in the middle of your canvas? But his head is kind of over here, isn't it? Because he's like this. All right, so there you go. There is Smelly Skunk's head. Now, when I was little, my mama used to sing me a song, okay? And I'll wait until we get to a part where we've got to, and I'm going to sing that song for you. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do with Smelly Skunk is everybody's going to come over here. All right, we're going to start right down here. And we are going to give Smelly Skunk a tail. And I'll show you what that looks like. There we go. There's Smelly Skunk's tail. Got a little wave on top because that Smelly Skunk is a cool dude. Look at that. Oh, I love me some Smelly Skunk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving so you guys can see what Smelly Skunk's tail looks like. You're like, Mr. Cole, he don't look like a skunk. He's gonna. Okay. Oh, thank you, Smelly Breath. You are doing a great job, aren't you? Okay? And when you're all done with that, you're going to take your Smelly Breath. You're going to put it in the paint water. Hopefully, we'll give that guy a bath. Just like a little toothbrush. Maybe he'll smell better. You're going to grab your stinky feet. Okay, grab your stinky foot brush. Dry it off on your paper towel so you don't get the dripsies. And we're going to come in and we are going to paint Smelly Skunk's head just like this. Oh, baby. So my mom, when I was growing up, she used to sing me the silliest songs. And I think that's kind of one of the reasons why Miss Nicole's so silly. But she used to sing me this song about a skunk. Okay? And this song went, you want to hear the song? I don't know if you do or not, but I'm going to sing it for you anyway. Okay, it went, I stuck my head in a little skunk's hole. And that little skunk said, God bless my soul. Take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out, remove it. I didn't take it out, and the little skunk said, if you don't take it out, you'll wish you had. Take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out, remove it. I removed it. Too late. My mama was funny. So you guys, if you want to learn that song, rewind it a couple of times, and then when your mama comes home, you can teach her the song. Your mom or your dad or whoever is not home yet, you can teach them the song you learned today from Miss Nicole. It's the Smelly Skunk song. All right, babies. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come up. You guys are going to paint that skunk tail just like this. Good job. See that? Woo-wee. Oh, my skunk is looking good. Yee-haw. Huh. Okay. And when you're all finished, he looks kind of like a cuckoo bird, doesn't he? He won't. He'll look much better. Okay. So when you're all done with that, what you guys are going to do, you're going to take your smelly feet, put it in the bath water, okay? And we are going to grab our tiny little brush. See this guy? This little guy right here. All right? And this is called our detail brush. However, Miss Nicole is going to name this brush after something stinky. So I think what I'm going to name it, I wore this special apron. See this? What is that? What? Is that a smelly cow? So how many times have you guys rode by a farm in the car with your mama or your dad or whoever and been like, ooh, those cows are stinky. So we are going to name this brush Stinky Cow. Okay? So for the rest of the day, when I say usual stinky cow, you know what I'm talking about. So, what we're going to do with that stinky cow, first thing I'm going to do is I've decided I'm going to make my belly a little bigger. So I'm going to bring that belly out just like this. Why? Because I want a little fat. I want a fat little stinky skunk. Okay, there we go. So I need to make his belly a little bigger. So the next thing I'm going to do after that is I'm going to go on top of his head and look at this. We are going to give him 2 skunk ears. And these 2 skunk ears look like this. Okay, look at that. What? Just like that. He kind of looks a little bit like a fox, doesn't he? But he's not. He's stinky skunk. Okay, so you add those 2 stinky skunk ears just like that. All right? And then, don't worry about painting them in yet. What we're going to do next is we're going to come over here and I'm going to show you guys. Can you see on Stinky Skunk how he's got these little things poking out? Well, those are the ruffles on his tail, aren't they? Right? Because our Stinky Skunk's got a few ruffles. So what we're going to do is we're going to add those ruffles on his tail. And how we do that, we take our little brush just like this. Boom. See that? Oh, there's one ruffle. So it's kind of like a little triangle pointing up. Okay? And we're going to do that all the way down his tail. See that? Yeah, you little stinky skunk. You looking like a skunk now. All right? We're going to give him those little pointers off his tail. I think he gets those because when he sprays, it makes his tail go, whoa. What do you guys think? All right, we're going to give these little tufts of hair all the way down his tail. There we go. You can make them pointy if you like and spike it. Or make them curly if you want. Look at that one. I curled that one. Oh, I love you, smelly skunk. Smelly skunk, P.U. Smelly skunk. Okay, and you're going to add all these little hairs all the way down the backside of his tail, just like this. Oh my goodness, there's a Barbie song on. Okay, there we go. Look at that. There, how's that? Now that little smelly skunk is starting to come to life, isn't it? Can you guys see that? We've given him all those ruffles on his tail. Yep. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to give Smelly Skunk his feet. Right? Because that's what makes him a skunk. So what we do is we give him a little leg and then a little foot, just like this. Okay? There's one leg, see that? He's a fun little skunky, isn't he? Okay, there's one leg. And then we're going to come over here and do the same thing. Give him a leg over here. See his leg? And give him a little skunk foot. See that? Okay? And when you guys are all finished carving out the legs of your skunk, right? So he's sitting just like this. Can you see that? What you guys are going to do is you're going to paint in his legs. So come back over here. Grab your smelly breath. Woo-wee! That breath is smelly. Okay? We're going to paint in his skunk ears just like this. Just like this. Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you grabbing your nose because I'm a smelly skunk. There's his ears. Can you see that? And then I'm going to paint in his skunk legs. See that? Beautiful. There's one leg. He looks like he's dancing. Huh? And there you go. There's his other leg. Now, once you guys get all finished painting in those little skunk feet, okay, we are going to take a 5-minute halftime. So what Miss Nicole is going to do is I'm going to go stretch my bones. Okay, you guys stay on and I'll be right back. I want you to stand up, stretch your bones, get all your wiggles out, okay? And I will be right back. Did you grab some? What's that? Oh, scary! What is that? Ah! Tut! Quick! Get that out of my kitchen! Ah! Be gone! Be gone! You guys see that? There was a scary lion in my kitchen, but I think I got him. I got him with the paper towels. I gave him the smack doodle. Gave him the what for? Scary lion. All right, you guys. Couple of things I gotta say to your moms. First thing is, if you could please, the one thing I ask for my moms is that you send me pictures of your littles, because that makes my heart so happy. I love seeing their little faces when these shows are all over, and I share all their paintings on my page. And again, that's a huge gift to me, because one thing I'm missing, it's all my peeps, okay? So if you could send me a picture of your little one when they're done holding their painting, you can send them to Artful Nights Maine on the Facebook page. All you do is message me a picture, or you can email them to me at Artful Nights Maine, ARTFULNIGHTS, Maine, like the state, MAINE, at gmail.com. Okay, and I love them. I answer every single picture that I get. I put a little note to you, because seriously, they make my heart so happy. I love seeing your little ones. So, okay, and then the other thing, do you guys want to see what we're doing next? So on, what's today? Today's Friday. So on Monday, what I'm going to be teaching you guys, hold on. All right, let me see if I can find it here. I am going to be teaching you guys. Oh, here he is. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to be teaching you guys this beautiful little fox. Foxy Man. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing on Monday. We're going to be painting Mr. Fox. Woo! Foxy. Foxy, Foxy. Okay? All right, now who's ready to get back to this smelly skunk? I know I am. Okay, so the next thing that everybody's going to be doing with their smelly skunk is everybody is going to grab, I guess we're going to grab our medium brush, okay? So what's that one? That one is morning breath. Ugh. Okay, so grab your morning breath, and what I'm going to have you do on either side of Mr. Skunk is, see, I'm going to go right by his feet, and I'm going to grow some grass. And how I do that, I take this guy, watch this, boom, look at that, just like a little hair sprouting out of your head. Boom, see that? Okay, I'm going to put that little skunk in a field. He is cute, isn't he, Nancy? Boom, look at this. Okay, we don't think about it. We just grow that grass right next to those little skunk toes. Okay, can you see that? There's grass on one side, and then I'm going to put a little grass on the other side. Woo! See that? Boom! Oh, he just got nice little grass. Oh, I'm going to put a long piece of grass right over there. And if you guys want, you can put flowers in here or whatever. A flower might be nice because it'll make your skunk a little less stinty. Okay? There we go. I put a little grass on his toe. That's okay. Can you guys see that? There we go. So now I got some grass over there. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come in And look underneath our little smelly skunk. Can you see this guy? He's got little pebbles under here, right? He's sitting on a little dirt ground, sitting right in the middle of a pebble field. So how we do that is we take our medium brush, okay? We're going to use our smelly breath, clean off the green, and you guys are going to add a little bit of black on the end of it. See that? And add some big old pebbles right down here. See? Ooh, there's one. And they don't have to be perfect, do they? No, sirree. You add some big ones, some little ones, just like this. And you make it pebble-rific. Huh? Pebble-rific terrific. You know it. Oh, I like my pebbles. That skunk says, oh, I'm sitting in a bunch of pebbles. That's not very comfortable. No wonder I'm stinky. Okay? And when you get those big pebbles in there, what you can do is you can turn your brush over, okay? So this time we're not using the brush end, we're using this end right here, the plastic end on the other side or the wooden end, depending on what your paintbrush is made out of. You're going to poke it in the black, okay? Poke, poke, poke. I've got black on the end, and watch that. Boom! Look. Pokey, pokey. Okay, and I'm going to poke in some little pebbles and little dirt pieces right here. All over. Okay? Look at that. Yee-haw! Now that's a proper pebbles pile for some skunks, isn't it? Call it my skunk pile. Oh, look at that. There we go. See that? Oh, yeah. Now what I can do is I can make some smaller ones, all different size here. If it's looking too much like a dot to dot, we don't want that, so I'll add some more small pebbles in there. Look at that. Oh, all different shapes and sizes. Heck, you guys can even put a heart rock in there, huh? Look at this. There's my heart rock. Can you guys see that? Nothing wrong with that. You do whatever your imagination tells you to do, huh? There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's another heart rock. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's another one. Ah. This rock's going to look like a bird. There we go. I'm going to poke out a little bird on this rock. What? He looks like Rubber Ducky. Who knew? And you know what else I'm going to poke out? I'm going to poke out a nose rock. Why? Because we're painting smelly skunk. So, well, does it only make sense that we need a nose, right? Look at this. There's my nose rock. All right, you guys. So have fun making your rocks, right? Put in whatever you want in there because it's your cool world. All right. Now, when you guys are all done with your rocks, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take, stinky breath. We're going to take our stinky breath. We're going to give him a bath. Make sure there's no paint on him, okay? Get all that paint off your stinky breath. Okay, clean him right off. And then I'm going to dry them off with my paper towel so I don't get the dripsies. Just like this. And what I'm going to have you guys do next, okay? Now, you can give your skunk a pink nose. You can give your skunk a red nose. It's your choice, okay? But I'm going to give my skunk a pink, not a pig nose, a pink nose. So how I do that, can you guys see I've got a little bit of red on my plate? I'm going to take a scoop of white and I'm going to mix it in with that red so until it turns pink. Can you guys see that? Oh, now it's turning pink. Now I don't want it too light because it may not cover over that black. Uh-oh. Oh, Miss Nicole had a sneeze. Must be because I'm talking about noses, huh? Whoops, I think I just got paint on my nose. I did. Oh no, now I have a paint mustache. Hold on. Oh crap, I just gave myself a mustache. There you go. There we go, all right. Crisis Evolve. I think I got rid of it. All right, good. All right, so what you guys are going to do next is you're going to take the pink or whatever color you're using for that nose, and you're going to come over here, and we are going to paint out a big old skunk nose, just like this. Now, his nose is a little bit off to this side, over here, okay? It's not in the center of his face. It's a little bit over here. And it actually goes off the tip of his head into his belly. Can you see that? Okay, that's where that nose goes. And you guys are going to paint it in just like this. Okay, and I'll show you when it's all done what it looks like. See that? There's my skunk nose. See it? Oh, that's a big old skunk nose. No wonder he's covering it up because he's stinky. Okay, so there's his big old skunk nose. And we're going to let that be for now because for me, whenever I use red on a dark color like black, it doesn't cover. So what we're going to do later is we're going to go back over that nose. We're going to give it a second coat so it's nice and bright, okay? But for now, we're just going to leave it. And then what you guys are going to do is you're going to clean off your stinky breath. And you're going to grab your smelly cow. Moo. Smelly cow. Oh. Moo. Move over, smelly cow. And what we're going to do with our smelly cow, you guys are going to dip it in the white, okay? And can you see this little space up here right between his ears that I'm pointing to? Yep, that's where we're going to start. And we're going to make a little white streak that goes just like this. Okay? Goes like that on one side and like this on the other side. And it goes right on top of that nose, just like this. Can you guys see that? So that is the stripe that comes right down his forehead. So every skunk has a white stripe on his forehead. Have you guys ever seen Pepe Le Pew? Yeah, he got a little white stripe on his head, doesn't he? Okay, and then you guys are going to paint this in just like this. And if you like, you can use your smelly brush paint to paint in these big parts. Okay? There we go. Look at that. Yeah, he's starting to look like a smelly skunk, isn't he? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, once you got the stripe on his head, we're going to go in and give his little belly some belly white, okay? So how we do that is you're going to put a line right underneath his chinny chin chin. See? Just like that. Can you guys see that? A line right under his chin. And then you're going to put a line under half of his skunk nose. Just like that. Can you see that? So under his chin and half of his skunk nose. Okay? There you go. And then we're going to make a circle all along his belly that goes all the way to the bottom. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're going to go around this side. And we'll go right around the bottom, just like this. Hold on one second. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, there you go, Mr. Skunk. Be you. Okay, can you see that? So I put a line underneath his nose, and I put a line underneath half his chin, half his nose, and then I made a circle on the other half that went all the way down to the bottom of the skunk. See that? All right. Now, once I have that finished, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to his little tail. Why? Because his tail's got a white stripe too, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So we're going to come up here, right on the top, right in the middle, just like this, and put a line like that. Can you guys see that? There's the line on the top. Okay, and that is going to start that stripe that goes all the way down. Okay? So we're going to go like this. Like that. Not all the way to where it touches him. No, we're going to just go down to just the very end of the tail. And then you guys are going to go on the other side, just like this. And make a triangle so that we have a proper skunk stripe. See that? Ha-ha! Look at that smelly skunk. Oh, he's starting to look awful good, isn't he? Okay? So, once you guys have this little triangle in here, you've got the belly all ready. Then what you're going to do is you're going to grab your smelly feet. You know what I'm talking about, don't ya? Grab your smelly toes out of the bath water. Dry it off on your paper towel so you don't get the dripsies. Okay, we've got our big old smelly feet. Yes, sir. All right, and you're going to grab some white on the end of your smelly feet, just like this. And we're going to paint in our skunk belly. See that? Oh, there's our skunk belly. Woo-wee. Nothing I like better than a little skunk belly. It's so smelly, my little skunk belly. What are we going to name this skunk? I think we should name him Eleanor. Eleanor Roosevelt, the skunk. Maybe not Eleanor. What do you guys think we should name the skunk? I'm asking the Mighty Lion if he knows a good skunk name. Mighty Lion, what do you think we should call the skunk? Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, that's a good one. We all like Pepe Le Pew. Mwah. He's trying to get his girlfriend. Scary Lions came back. Save me from Scary Lion. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to, Scary Lion likes the name Pepe Le Pew, so we're going to use that one. Okay, and then I'm going to have you guys take your smelly feet and paint in that little skunk stripe on his tail. Here we go, Pepe. Moo. Pepe loves his girlfriend, doesn't he? There we go. Now, if it's easier for you guys to use your smelly breath brush, your medium brush to paint in that skunk tail, you use that one. It's all right, right? It's all right, okay? So there is that little triangle on his tail. Now, I'm looking at mine, and I'm saying, I think my stripe is a little big. So the beauty of it is, all I have to do, if my stripe is too big, is grab my smelly breath brush, come in here, look at that. And whoops, no, I put some white on there. We didn't mean to do that. Grab a little black, and look at that. I can paint right over that stripe and make it smaller. Look at that. How cool is that? So we can never make mistakes while we're painting, because we can always fix them and refix them. Huh. That's right. Oh, I like my tail better now. Look at that. Yeah, look. See? Oh, now that looks like a nice skunk tail to me. See that? Oh, you know it. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to wash off our smelly breath brush, our medium brush. We're going to give it a bath, just like this. And we're going to dry it off so we don't get the dripsies. And I'm going to come in with my pink color, and I'm going to repaint my skunk's nose. So this way I make sure that I get all the coverage I need, okay? There we go. Look at that. Second coat on that smelly skunk. Number two. And it works so much better. Look at that. There you go. Now that is a proper skunk nose, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. So there we go. How you guys doing out there? You doing good? You having fun today? It's a beautiful day outside, so I hope you guys have gone for a walk. Maybe you saw some skunk tracks. I know I went to yesterday. Miss Nicole went with her family way up north, and there was still snow on the ground. I couldn't believe it. So I bet you there's some skunk tracks up there. All right, now, the last thing. Can you believe that Smelly Skunk is almost done? He is. I can't believe it. Oh, okay. So, next thing we're going to do, everybody grab your smelly cow. Brrr. Don't go out in the field and grab a real smelly cow. That won't work out for you. Okay? But grab your smelly cow brush. And what you guys are going to do is you're going to dip it in the white. Okay? Just like this. And we're going to give this guy a little eyeball that looks just like this. Looks like an upside down smile. Or a rainbow. Looks kind of like a rainbow. There's one eye. Okay? And what we do on one side, we got to do on the other. So here we go. Here's another one. Woo! Just like that. Oh, look at him. He's so funny looking. And I pew, pew, pew. Okay, there's number 2. And then we're going to give him a skunk mouth. All right? And how we do that is, this is why he's like, ooh, I stinky. Okay? We take his mouth and we go just like this. Can you see that? Stinky. Ooh. He's showing you that even he can't stand his own smell. Okay, so there's that stinky mouth right there. Look at that. P.U. And then, what is he missing? He's missing his skunk arms, isn't he? So what you guys are going to do is you're going to wash off your little brush. Okay? And you're going to dip that little stinky cow right in the black and on this side of his nose, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to make skunk fingers. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And I'll show you guys what these look like. They basically look just like 3 bananas stacked on top of each other, huh? Or 3 long jelly beans. Okay, so you're going to put 3 of those. You're going to attach a hand on it, just like this, a little wrist. And then from here, I'm going to go all the way over right there. Can you guys see that? So it's basically like 3 long jelly beans stacked on each other. And then you go on top just like that. See that? There's one line. Okay. Then you go on the bottom jelly bean and you go just like this. Can you guys see that? There you go. Look at that. There's his skunk arm. And all you have to do is paint it in. Okay, so I paint in my skunk fingers. Ooh, the Tootsie Roll song is on. Miss Nicole could never figure out how to do the Tootsie Roll. There we go. There's one stinky skunk arm. Oh, jamming. Me skunk is jamming. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so there's one skunk arm. And then, right, where's this other arm? Oh, holding that stinky skunk nose. So, here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, can you see that? 3 skunk fingers on the other side, just like that. There we go. Now he's holding his nose on the other side. It says, I'm so stitty. Okay? And then from there, we're going to make his little skunk arm like this. And it's going to come down on the other side of his belly. Can you guys see that? That's from the top of his hand, just like that. And then we're going to put the second one right here. Look at this. See that? There you go. There's his other arm. And all we have to do next is paint in his little skunk fingers. There you guys go. Look at that. Look at Mr. Skunk. Oh, he's looking mighty funny, isn't he? Funny, spunky skunk. Yes, he is. Okay, and the last thing that we are going to do on Smelly Skunk, okay, is everybody is going to take their stinky cow brush. You're going to go on top of his tail, and we're going to make these little, see those little lines? Those are the stinky icon lines, the little Pepe Le Pew coming off his boob. All right, see that? P-U. There's that. Oh, I can smell him into Montana. Oh, okay. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had your dog sprayed by a skunk, but once you do, you'll never forget that smell. And there we go, you guys. And guess what? Once you get those little smellies off his tail, I'll put one more over there. Once you get those little smellies on his tail, guess what? Stinky Skunk is done. That's right. Check him out. He is so fun. Okay? Most important thing, when I'm all done with my painting, what do? I put my famous artist signature in the lower left or right-hand corner. Right? That's the same artist signature I'm going to use for the rest of my life right there. Okay? And your masterpiece is done. Yay! All right? So, you guys finish those up. You add anything you want in there. If you want to add some trees or some flowers or some clouds, or you guys want to add a few friends in with your stinky skunk, you do whatever makes your heart happy. You can even add a stinky cow. Why not? Okay, parents, I will see you guys again on Monday. We're going to be doing the fox. And if you could please just send me those pictures to Artful Nights Maine of all your little ones doing today's show. That will make my heart happy, okay, you guys? Until Monday, you have a great weekend, and you take care of your mom and dad, right? You take care of your mom and dad, and you be good to them, and you do what they ask, and you have a wonderful weekend, okay? I love you guys. Mwah! Bye-bye.